In the late 19th century, Europe was gripped by a fever, the scramble for Africa. Powerful nations carved the continent into colonies, hungry for land, labor, and wealth. Among them was King Leopold II of Belgium, a man with grand ambitions and a cold, ruthless heart. His small nation had no colonies. But Leopold hungered for an empire, not for his people, but for himself. He dressed greed in the cloak of philanthropy, claiming he wanted to bring civilization, Christianity, and progress to the dark heart of Africa. But behind that mask lay a nightmare. In 1885, at the Berlin Conference, Leopold convinced Europe to grant him personal control over a territory nearly 80 times the size of Belgium. He called it the Congo Free State. But there was nothing free about it. The Congo was his private kingdom, and soon it became a land of terror. Leopold's enforcers, European officers and the force publique, imposed impossible rubber quotas. Men were sent into the jungle. If they failed, punishment was merciless. Women were held hostage, children mutilated, villages burned. Soldiers proved efficiency by bringing back severed hands. Millions died, murdered, starved, or worked to exhaustion. Estimates say 10 to 20 million Congolese perished, almost half the population. This was what Leopold called progress. History calls it one of the greatest atrocities of modern times. For years, Leopold hid the truth. He funded missionaries, built monuments, and pretended to be a noble benefactor. But the world learned the truth. Brave whistleblowers, E.D. Morel and Roger Casement, exposed the horrors. Photographs of amputated children, survivor testimonies. Writers like Mark Twain and Joseph Conrad condemned the regime. Conrad even immortalized the nightmare in his novel Heart of Darkness. The global outcry became impossible to ignore. In 1908, Leopold was forced to give up control. The Congo became the Belgian Congo. But exploitation did not end overnight. Leopold had amassed vast wealth, enough to build palaces and monuments still standing today. He died in 1909, unmourned by those who knew the truth. King Leopold II's legacy is one of blood, terror, and silence. The Congo still bears the scars, in its land, its people, and its history. He called it a mission of civilization. History remembers it as a reign of terror. And even decades later, the struggle continues. Oppression, killings, and exploitation of Congo's resources by foreign powers. If you want to uncover more breathtaking stories from Africa's past, hit that subscribe button. History is dark, but it must never be forgotten.